All right, the last Monday Night Raw before Survivor Series 2024 is here. Lots to unpack here, so we might as well just dive right into it. The show kicks off with the ring general Gunther on his way to do an in-ring interview with Jackie Redmond, who asks him if he feels like he's lost his confidence since that rare loss against Cody Rhodes at Crown Jewel. And before he can even get an answer out, we get none other than street trash Damian Priest looking like he's on an absolute mission to win this World Heavyweight Championship back. And boy, oh boy, does Gunther look a little bit frazzled here. And instead of taking Damian Priest on in a war of words, I think he's learned his lesson the past 2 weeks. He decides to hit Damian Priest in the head with a microphone. Little bit of a weak move from Gunther. I love it. He looks frazzled. He looks like he's lost his confidence. Damian Priest comes back stronger than ever and delivers a beautiful razor's edge to Gunther through the announce table. And boy, oh boy, did I love this spot. Look at the face on Gunther. That is a man who is not sure if he is going to have this World Heavyweight Championship for a week or so. And listen, I know it's probably predictable. Gunther's probably not going to lose this title this early in his reign. I understand. But this feud is doing wonders for Damian Priest to me. And I am just excited for this match. I think it's a beautiful addition to the Survivor Series card. These two have the ability to go out there and just put on an absolute banger. And I would look out for this to be the match of the night. And look how good Damian Priest looks with that title. I don't care if you disagree. I love him as the World Heavyweight Champion. And I know it's not the right time now, but somewhere down the line, I need him to hold this title again. All right, moving on. We have a segment with Bianca Belair, Naomi, Io Sky, and Rhea Ripley trying to decide who the fifth member for their War Games team is. This storyline is rushed. It's very unintriguing to me. I agree with Io Sky. I would love to see Kairi Sane in this match. It's not going to happen. Naomi brings up Bayley. I don't want to see Bayley. She's boring to me. She just doesn't fit in this storyline well. And that just feels like another rushed addition, but we'll get into that later. All right, the next match we got is Dragon Lee and Rey Mysterio versus the Creed brothers. Anytime Dragon Lee and Rey Mysterio are on my television, I am seated, especially if Rey Mysterio doesn't have that damn mohawk on his mask. Anyways, this was just a pure fun match. A lot of cool spots. The only gripe I have is I don't like the Dragon Lee stomp from the top rope. I don't like when wrestlers do this. It looks a little corny to me. The opponents are holding on to the top rope, just waiting to get stomped. Usually it takes a little too long and it gets awkward. They added a little creativeness to it with the 619 in the corner, and it was a double stomp. It was cool, but it took a little too long and got awkward. But anyways, the finish to this match was really awesome. I love Chad Gable sneaking in and turning Rey Mysterio's mask around so he couldn't see. Kept Dragon Lee and Rey Mysterio looking strong, made Chad Gable even more hateable. There was a lot to like in this match, and that's all I got to say about this one. So I guess we'll move on to the Judgment Day skit with R-Truth saying Thanksgiving's off. This is just classic R-Truth comedy. I love that little segment, but other than that, nothing entertaining. I'm tired of the Judgment Day. I don't want to see them as tag team champions. I don't want to see Liv Morgan have this long beef with Rhea Ripley anymore. The only good thing coming out of Judgment Day right now for me is Dominic Mysterio. But anyways, let's move on to the Braun Breaker versus Ludwig Kaiser match because I was very excited for this one. It delivered. Braun Breaker's spear running around the ring into the corner of the announce table was a nuts spot. He took that corner of the announce table straight to the chest and moved that announce table a good 5 feet back. That was just an awesome spot. I don't know how he didn't break something. But this match delivered and got interrupted by none other than Sheamus. And when I saw Sheamus come out and beat Ludwig Kaiser up, I'm like, all right, cool. We're building up this Ludwig Kaiser and Sheamus rivalry a little more. And then I see him beefing with Braun Breaker. And in my head, I'm like, please, Adam Pearce, give us this triple threat. We know how good Sheamus is in triple threats. This match would eat. And man, chaos ensues. After the commercial break, it's still going. Adam Pearce comes out pissed off and says, look, we're giving you guys a triple threat at Survivor Series War Games. And let me tell you, I am very excited for this one. I think this has the ability, besides the Gunther and Damian Priest, I think this is going to be the steal of the night. And I think a lot of people are going to be very shocked with how good this match is. And I'm going to be honest, I am just as excited for this match as I am than any other match on Survivor Series War Games. I just think this match is going to be that good. And now we got Sami and the Usos discussing Paul Heyman's decision to bring on Punk as the 5th member of the Bloodline. I think this is awesome. It adds to the dynamic of them. Can you trust Punk? Can you not? But anyway, Sami Zayn says that Roman Reigns and Punk are going to sit down on Friday Night SmackDown, and man, this really has the potential to be one of the segments of the year, especially if Paul Heyman is in the ring with them. I am super excited for this, and Friday could not come any sooner. Oh, wait. Am I dreaming right now? Am I seeing the WWE Raw Tag Team titles being defended? I almost forgot these even existed. That's how unimportant these titles are. It's a shame because once they split the titles up after WrestleMania, I thought we'd get a lot more entertaining tag team action. We even got great new belts, and I just don't care. I think the War Raiders should have took this one. Actually, I just think anybody should take them off Judgment Day at this point. I love the rebrand that the War Raiders are going through. I don't want to see them just get buried in the middle of the pack for the sake of a Judgment Day storyline. I think this was the wrong decision here. I don't want to see Judgment Day carry these anymore. That's all I'm going to say about that. I'm going to move on from this. And now this, my friends, is what we call foreshadowing. The Goku and Goku Black attire for the New Day. Yep, the breakup's coming. It's going to happen on the 10-year anniversary. Obviously, we've known this for a while. This just confirmed it even more. Great little Easter egg from them, too. The match was nothing special. It was just to build on tension. They're making mistakes again. They're not on the same page. I've been a little disinterested in this storyline. I feel like it's gone on a little too long. But man, the backstage scene between Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, give them an Emmy for this. This was excellent. Kofi Kingston brings up Xavier Woods never winning a singles title. He says, this is why me and Big E never let you lead. You're not good enough. Xavier Woods believes that he's the reason Kofi Kingston won a championship in the first place. Wow, this is just some nasty stuff they're saying to each other, and it's just going to be an awesome breakup on the 10-year anniversary. And I hope Big E's there for it. I hope the crowd feeds into it. It's going to be an excellent segment, and they got me seated for this one, I'm not going to lie. And here we go, guys. My weekly time to get up, do chores that I need to catch up on, fold my clothes, go to the bathroom, make popcorn, whatever. Karrion Kross and the Final Testament are on my TV. And I know you guys are going to complain. There's some Karrion Kross lovers out there that will fight for him. They are so boring. But this week, I said, you know what? Let me hang around. The Miz is in this storyline now. I trust The Miz in giving us a decent story. And I'm happy I stuck around. I'm not going to lie. This was a great use of the Wyatt Six. I think the Nikki Cross scene in the mirror was excellent. And it kind of felt like classic WWE supernatural scenes that we've been missing out on since we don't have The Fiend, we don't have Undertaker, Kane. It just felt like classic WWE, and I actually really enjoyed this segment a lot. And yeah, that's all I got to say about that one. And here we go, the segment that had me questioning if I missed the first half of Monday Night Raw, because where the hell was this when it said earlier tonight? Well, apparently they revealed the Women's Intercontinental Belt before Monday Night Raw even went on air. Little bit of a weird choice, but anyways, put that aside. This belt is absolutely gorgeous, and it is what we wanted with the new Intercontinental Belt. When they announced the first version of it with the black strap, no blue, it was just so bland and plain, and it was uninspiring until Gunther added some prestige to it, and I said, you know what? I can get used to it, whatever. Jey Uso gets a hold of the belt, there's a splash of blue finally, and all of a sudden this thing goes from one of the worst belts to one of the best overnight. And now you add a white strap to it, and we are the closest we've been to a classic Intercontinental Championship belt in a long time. And man, I am here for it. This is way better than the United States Championship belt. It is gorgeous. It looks like it has prestige, and I cannot wait to see who wins this belt. And drop a comment below on who you want to win this belt. I know I want Chelsea Green for the United States Champion. I'm not sure yet who I want for the Intercontinental Champion, but either way, the belt's going to look great on whoever wears it. And speaking of belts looking great, Nia Jax, man, she just looks like a beast walking down the ramp with this belt. I've loved her reign so far. I kind of wish she won the Crown Jewel Championship. I get it. They love Liv Morgan right now. And Nia Jax looked great against Bianca Belair. This is another great match to add to Nia Jax this year. Bianca Belair looked phenomenal too. Her picking up Nia Jax, it gave me John Cena picking up Big Show vibes. And this was an overall very entertaining match. But it just kind of went downhill with the Bayley interference. I don't know. This just is so forced, man. It's just Bayley comes out and says, look, I can save you. I can save you. I just gave you this match. You know, you can trust me. It's like, okay, like you could do that with anybody. I just don't see Bianca Belair all of a sudden trusting Bayley because she interfered in one match. This is just forced. It's annoying. I don't know. This match is really going to deliver. I know the War Games match is going to deliver. There's a lot of star power. There's a lot of women who are capable of actually all of the women are capable of putting on an amazing match, but it's just a forced storyline. I don't like it. I'm not a big fan of Bayley. I don't think she belongs in this match, but at the end of the day, I get it. It makes sense for the sales. It makes sense for the TV ratings, whatever. All right, all in all, I'm going to give this Monday Night Raw a 7.4 out of 10. I thought it was a very solid Monday Night Raw, especially the week of a PLE. The only gripes I have, once again, is Judgment Day just being overused and Bayley's interference just kind of being rushed. But other than that, I'm looking forward to Survivor Series. I'm looking forward to the Monday Night Raw after Survivor Series and how that plays out. And yeah, for more wrestling news, for more episode recaps, follow me at Highspot Wrestling, and we'll see you next time.